All right, we're here on Video Music Box with Jazzy J and Africa Bambaataa. And going to tell us a little bit about the evolution of rap music. Jay?
Well, you know, rap as we know it today started from a whole cultural movement. Not too many people know about that, but you know, it was the cultural movement of the hip-hop era. Started like around the mid-70s, you know, and you know, this movement was started by people such as Africa Bambaataa over here, Kool Herc, the legendary Grandmaster Flash, you know, groups like the Funky Four, the Furious Five, Treacherous Three. I can go on for days and days. A lot of groups like, you know, maybe a lot of the youngsters would not know about, such as like the Jazzy Five, you know, a lot of the underground groups, you know, that really never made it up to today, but, you know, they contributed a lot to what, you know, we know as rap and the whole hip-hop movement today.
Bam, when it first started out now, a lot of people like to say I've heard it evolved from gangs. What is this? Is this true? I mean, I know you were there. You both were there. Can you tell me a little bit how it got started?
Well, first we got to break down exactly what the different styles of rap is. Rap has always been in the black community. Coming from the motherland, Africa, where they did the call and response chanting, which was a style of rap. When it came to America on the slave ships and when you playing the dozens, it's rap. You had rap in the 30s and 40s in the big swings and bands like Hottie Hottie Ho with Cab Calloway. You had Shirley Ellis, The Name Game, Dre 6ix9ine, the clapping song in the 60s. You had Pigmeat Markham, Here Comes the Judge in the 70s. You had Malcolm X and Nikki Giovanni, poetry rap, The Last Poets, which was another style of rap. You had Millie Jackson, Barry White, Isaac Hayes, which was another style of rap, all the way up to the Godfather of Soul, James Brown, call and response rap, and our cousin groups, the go-go groups from D.C., which was go-go rap, up to our style of hip-hop, which is basically close to the culture of reggae, which was the version, the chants, where they took the instrumental parts of their reggae records and they rapped over it. Over the record, like I-Roy, U-Roy, Yellow Man, Trinity. So our style of hip-hop, which came from the street gangs, which was heavy into the funk and soul music and reggae music, came the birth of this music called hip-hop, which came from Cool DJ Herc, coming from Jamaica, using his gift of the music of Jamaica. Also to myself was also a West Indian background, and Grandmaster Flash, who's also a West Indian background. So all of these different cultures still relates back to Africa.